Well, congratulations on Mr. Mercedes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, without giving spoilers for my fans, I gotta ask about your character Lou. So, do you think she had a blind spot with regards to Brady? Like, what could she have seen about Brady? What's that?
Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Brady Hartsfield is from an abusive home, abusive mom. I don't know a lot about his dad, maybe better times. But in season 1, I didn't know a lot about my backstory. And so I knew that I liked Brady. I knew that I had feelings for him. I knew that I looked out for him and felt like a kinship to him. So I sort of used I sort of thought maybe I'd come from the same background, you know? And you see that sort of, not that Brady was an orphan, but like kind of like an orphan mentality of like, you're not worth anything, you don't, where people came in and would degrade me at my place of work. My boss degraded, and we were sort of isolated and told that we were nothing, and we bonded in that place. And so I may have had a little bit of a blind spot, or just thought, yeah, you're fucked up, so am I. I'm fucked up too. Let's be fucked up together. I didn't realize in the story that he was murdering children.
I know. And I gotta ask you, what's it feel like to be part of the Stephen King universe?
It feels so fucking cool. It's funny. Somebody told me on my thing that Stephen King liked what I was doing on the show, and I like to think of like people as colleagues in my industry. I don't like to think of people like, oh, they're gods, or sort of deify certain people. So I try to because I want to work with people, and I don't want to make them separate. I want to bring them in. So I think of everyone as being kind of on the same. But after I heard that, I definitely spent 2 days going doo-dee, doo-dee-dee, walking around my house yeah, okay, what's up?
You're on cloud 9.
Yeah, I was. It satisfied me in a way that I was definitely a kid again. He's the guy from everyone's childhood nightmares.
That's right.
He embedded himself into our what was possible of what's scary from the moment I was born. I mean, The Shining was here's what scary looks like now. It's not about monsters, or it's about psychological torment. And I always liked and even his monster shit is still kind of about psychological torment.
That's why you should not make it all about the work. You gotta have some play sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'm everyone's my colleague until I'm doing a dance in my bathroom.
Now, this is a fun question, because your character is in this, forgive my language, shitty job. So, in the past, have you had shitty jobs like that? Where the boss keeps
I had a few
down?
shitty jobs. I had some great shitty jobs. I was a telemarketer. Where I was selling credit cards to people by calling them at their home and being like, "Hi, may I speak to you for a moment?" And they're like, "Get out of here! Why are you calling my house?" They get really pissed off. I worked at a pizza parlor, but I liked working at a pizza parlor.
But man, your character has a boss from hell.
I think that I have had a boss from hell, actually.
You had, okay.
I feel like I can't possibly say his name just in case he ever wants to. I can't mention his name because then I have to have mentioned his name.
Yeah.
He's an unmentionable. Yeah, he was a combination of George Costanza and Ricky Gervais.
That's quite the combo.
Yeah, it was quite a combo. But yeah, that was pretty amazing. The terrible boss that takes every ounce of power they have over you and can't do your job and is almost irrelevant in their. I think if Roby was gone, though, I'm not sure if either one of us would run the ship. I mean, the ship shuts down.
That's true.
After Well, it shuts down after we're no longer around. I mean, the store can't run without us.
Do you share some things in common with your character, Lou? If so, in what ways? Are you as feisty as her?
I mean, I don't know if I feel like I'm a separate person. I feel like it's just me under these circumstances, you know. And if you put you in those circumstances, you'd act a certain way too. You know, it's like everybody kind of. I mean, it's all based on how we were raised, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's some nature there too, but so I just sort of think about. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I know that's a bit of a weird answer. It's kind of cosmic, but I just kind of feel like we all could be anybody under different circumstances. You know, you could be a completely different person if you were raised like this or raised like that, or like, you know, and anybody is capable of behaving in any type of way under certain circumstances. So I don't know if I always just think about it as like, what if I grew up like this? What if I, you know? So I guess it's a part of me for sure. If I was raised the way that Lou was raised, I would be exactly Lou. Same face, same hair, same everything. You know what I mean?
So, yes. What can we expect about season 3? I'm sorry, season 2. My apologies.
I'm like, I'll tell you all about season 3 right now. Here's my pitch.
I jumped ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, I got you. I know exactly what's happening. Season 2 is so fucking good.
Really?
It is gonna be. I mean, I don't know because I haven't seen any of it. But
Brady's
I feel like Brady's in a coma. Hodges is doing really well. He's gone on a diet. He's working out. I'm doing absolutely terrible in the story. But I'm like, I've gone through, like, I mean, you'll have to wait and see. But I'm doing good and terrible. I'm just coping with being stabbed by my really good friend and coworker who was also a mass murderer when I didn't know it. So what do you do in that situation? I mean, what do you do in that situation? So I think there's a lot of people out there that are coping with violence and the aftermath of violence. So I felt like I wanted to dedicate this season 2 to them, you know, and hopefully I did it to some justice and some truth. But this season is going to be just like, it's like super introspective and slow, and then super fast and crazy, and you don't know when that's going to switch. It could switch at any moment.
Can't wait for season 2. Not season 3, season 2.
Season 3.
Season 3. There you go. Thank you so much.